Good morning, children. Welcome to our science class. Our today's topic is weaving. Take a piece of cloth and observe it through a magnifying lens. You might see an arrangement of two sets of yarns running across one another. Can you make fabric from yarn? When you will take a piece of cloth now, then you will see that two sets of yarn are running across one another like this. See, this is first set of yarn and this is another set of yarn. Okay. Activity 3. To weave your own mat. Now, what is the aim? Aim is how to weave your own mat. Take a thick thermocol sheet, carefully cut out a square of 20 cm length and breadth each from its middle. Fix alpins around this empty square along the sides at a distance of half a centimeter from one another. Take two different colored wool yarns. Tie a knot of one yarn at a corner pin. Move the yarn lengthwise to the opposite pin. Turn it around the pin and bring it back to the neighboring pin. Continue till all the strands are parallel to each other. This set of yarn is called warp. Okay. Now see this set of yarn. You have to take a thermocol sheet of equal length and you will fix your pin like this. Okay. And you will tie the yarn like this. When you will do it at home now, then only you will able to know how to do it. Okay. And this yarn is called WARP, warp. Okay. In Hindi we call it tana. Okay. Thread a long needle with a piece of second yarn. Crisscross this yarn across the first one as shown in the figure. Pass the needle over one thread, below the other thread, over the next thread, and so on. This set of yarn in a fabric is called weft. Once the entire length is done, remove the fabric from pins and tie the loose ends with knots. Your mat is now ready for use. See, like this you can prepare mat at home also. Okay. See, this is the warp. Then after that you fix here also pins and you move it like this. Crisscross it and then move from one length to another length. Okay. मतलब ऐसे देखिए, ऐसे एक दूसरे के हाथ में ऐसे करके आप क्रिस क्रॉस करोगे. इस तरह से आप यार्न को क्रिस क्रॉस करोगे, तब जाके आपका ये जो बनता है इसे बोलते हैं WEFT. Okay. This activity you can do at home. Weaving is done on device called looms. Weaving is done on device called looms. Small looms which can be operated manually are called hand looms. The fabric made on these is coarse and not very long. On a large scale, fabric is made on power looms in mills. The fabric produced can be several meters long. This weaving is done on devices called looms. Okay. Looms, in Hindi we call it kargha. Small looms which can be operated manually are called hand loom. So the looms which can be operated manually are called hand loom. The fabric which is made on these hand looms are very coarse. They are not very long. On a large scale, these fabrics are made on mills. It is made on power looms and it is made in mills. These fabrics produced are several meters long. Okay. Which type of loom would you produce more closely woven yarn, a hand loom or a power loom? Answer is power loom. Power loom produce more closely woven yarn. Now, next topic is knitting. Have you ever seen your mother knitting a sweater? Have you noticed that only one ball of yarn is used for it? A complete sweater can be knitted from just one long yarn. Mufflers, vests, T-shirts are some other examples of knitted cloths. You may have also noted that if the yarn from a torn socks is pulled, the entire socks can be unraveled. Knitting can be done by hands on long knitted noodles or by machines. Knitting fabric is comparatively thicker. Now, have you seen your mother knitting a sweater? You will notice that the whole sweater is prepared by one ball of yarn. Okay? Now, let us read this, your wisdom. Knotting, crochet weaving or just pressing fibers together are some other methods of making fabric. Okay? Some other methods of making fabric are knotting, crochet weaving or just pressing the fibers together. Look at the duster in your classroom. Which method among the above has been used to make the felt on duster? The method which is used to make the felt on duster is pressing fibers together. Okay? Now, examples of knitted cloths are mufflers, vests, t-shirts. These are the examples of knitted cloth. See, when you pull the yarn from a torn sock, you will see that the entire sock is unraveled. Means अगर आप मोजे से एक धागा खींचोगे तो आपका पूरा मोजा खुल जाता है. Okay? It proves that the whole sweater is knitted by a single ball of yarn. Knitting can be done by hands on long knitted needles, okay, or by machines. Knitting fabric is comparatively thicker to another fabric, okay. Many places in India are famous for their handloom saris. These differ from one another in the pattern of weaving and their designs. Kanjivaram silk is one such type of fabric. Now let's revise. Which is stronger, fiber, yarn or fabric? Which is stronger? Fabric is stronger than fiber and yarn. One day, Akshi dreamt that her cotton hanky was talking to her. It was telling her its life story from being a mass of cotton to becoming a cloth. It took 4 steps for the process. Can you list these steps? Now the process of making cloth. It can be done by 4 steps. The steps are ginning, spinning, weaving and stitching. What is a loom? Name its type. What is loom? Loom is the device for holding the warp. Okay. Now device in which we will hold a warp. This is loom. Okay. Now this device is loom in which we can hold the warp. Okay. Here there are needles in which suppose this is the loom, okay, and these are the warp. These are the needles in which the warp can be fixed, okay. Name its type. What are the type of looms? The type of looms are hand loom, power loom, etc. What is spinning? What are the different tools used for spinning fibers? Process of making yarn from fibers is called spinning. Okay. The different tools which are used for spinning fibers are hand spindle, a spinning wheel and machine. Children, this much for today's class. In next class, we will discuss about history of clothing. Till then, stay safe, stay at home, keep on learning. Thank you, children.